playing the actual game of footy.
What happened to that Lithuanian idiot? Where's he gone?
Selling some...
I think he's doing some work. Start of the third term.
Wasn't bad either.
4-9-32. Bell Post Hill. Bannockburn 2-7-19. Love it. And Cole in the ruck. And first ball up. Creates another contest. Fantella wrapped up by Cole and also Jackie Broman. And the umpire will come in and ball it up again. So Stretton and Ben Cole, they go up. Lovett and Ben Cole go up. And Lovett gets it down nicely and they kick it out. Bell Post Hill towards the pace of Lentini, who gets across there and throws it over his head. Now Perkins, who went with him though, got it back to Broman. He goes out wide, can't hit a target. And the umpire will do some boundary work, throw the ball back into play. Centre wing on the outer side. We've seen most of the play in the first half on the outer side with the breeze.
It's grouse without him here. There's a lot of room. I wonder how he's going to take it when we say we don't need him grand final day.
Boundary throw in. Love it. Gets it down. Welv comes the other way. Spins out. Gets the kick towards half forward. Barlow, good mark. Man bun does nicely. Chips the ball back inboard. Oh, the ball sits up a bit. Baseley. Well, made it look better than it was, I reckon.
Oh, that hurt.
It did too, Caleb Baseley. Just taking a while to get up. Bit winded. He handballs it away quickly to Welv, who ran past. Didn't sit for him first, but then it did. 65 out from goal, puts it in the pocket. Etridge, look at that. He just put his arms out in front.
Held him out with his bum.
Yeah, he did, didn't he? Just stuck it out and just held it out there. Goes to the hot spot. Costello tries to do the same thing. The ball sits up. Page coming the other way. Handball from Martinu, but Bannockburn have got the numbers. Tom comes across towards halfback, drops another mark. And Cam Addy tells him all about it too. And it will be a boundary throw in.
Page has got a taste of the angries early.
He has. Yeah, him and BJ having a crack. He doesn't like it. Oh, hang on. Be careful there. Give the free kick away. So
Page, he can't fight, can he?
Boundary throw in. 45 out. Don't be too sure. Love it. Gets it down to Page. Handballs it away beautifully to Fantella. His kick was smothered. Comes back towards Jervis, who gets the clearing kick towards Fulton and Barton. Oh, Urquhart does nicely in front. BJ rides a bump, gets the kick around the corner towards centre wing. Tom, Addy. Tom taps it away from Addy, goes towards half forward, and the ball will run out of bounds for a throw-in. And it will be thrown back in by the boundary umpire. 4-9-33, Bell Post Hill. Bannockburn 2-7-19. And we've played 2.5 in the third term.
I do apologise for my absence, boys. Of course, Hannah Driscoll coming second in the tipping. She just wanted advice how to beat Dale, and she was asking the wrong person.
Think nothing of it. We didn't miss you.
So the ball picked up there by Urquhart, comes back outside, and it's picked up by Jervis going back the other way. So Bannockburn now go back and deep into attack. Barton behind. He gets the ball to ground, and the ball runs over the boundary line. Going to have a throw in the forward pocket for Bannockburn. Ball is deep. Barton's going to do the ruck work. Stretton resting deep in the full forward position. Dan Gray looks like he's got the job down there, and it looks like David and Goliath when they stand there together. Ball thrown back in. Ball comes out back towards the defensive 50, kicked off the ground by two players. Jarks first, then also Peters. The ball runs back inside, and Tane Rabbis takes the ball back over the boundary line, so we'll have another throw in similar position to the last. Thrown back in now by the umpire. Position, ball comes out the back, picked up Perkins, put it out, down again quickly. Barton off the ground to Urquhart. Urquhart's got a handball to Baseley. He goes back outside 50. Spoiled from behind. Ball runs free, picked up by Kelly. Long handball outside to Peters, missed him, picked up by Lovett. Goes to Barton. Barton back outside to Lovett. Coming through, picked up by Cole. Josh Cole goes on the right boot, then kicks the ball out of bounds on the full. So we're going to have a free kick going the other way.
Boys, one other person I was talking to just at halftime was Jack Kennedy Hunt. He was inside the rooms. Guess who, have a think about it, who he reckons is the best defender that he's matched up on. And you can tell me at three-quarter time.
So the ball goes back inside. The mark hasn't been taken there by Cole.
Callum O'Malley.
Goes back inside. It ends up in the hands of Melbourne. Melbourne had the ball, lost it, handballs over the top, only as far as Broman, but Lovett was also there, picked up by Fantella, puts the ball back inside 50. The mark is taken there by Cole. So Josh Cole of Bannockburn is playing with the ball deep in defence now, and he goes back towards centre wing. In front, Tyquin, spoiled from behind by Barton, picked up by Fantella, got the handball away as far as Hoey, got through the contest, out to Tyquin, puts boot to ball, inside Fulton, hasn't had much of it, the ball's kept alive there, goes back towards Jarks, rides up and goes in the right boot, had Harding outside, should have used him, think that's out of bounds to the full.
No, he's going to give it a point,
One
isn't he?
behind to Jarks, and the Bang Burn now to 2 goals 8, and Bell Post Hill 4 goals 9. We have travelled 5 minutes, third quarter at the Granny Cycling Sports third quarter scoreboard.
Peter Riccardi not happy with Brent Jark's decision there. He would have preferred the overlap handball.
What's Joe Kennedy doing here?
Well,
That's what I was going to ask.
yeah, he just said he's injured, so there you go.
Yeah, and his team's playing across the...
Well, he's doing research,
Across the
getting
road.
ready for finals from the looks of things.
Interesting. Kick in. Oh, dangerous kick towards Barton, but I think he got interfered with. So he'll take the free kick. In the back pocket. So Tim Barton. Called to play on now. Not much to kick to. Jarks is going to come at him. Chips the ball short. Fantella. So love it long. Down the line. He'll be called to play on soon. Fantella. He goes in that direction now. The 2 Coles. Barlow's there well. Fulton in the middle. Off hands. Gavin under pressure. Drop the footy. Umpire said play on. Barlow comes in. Fulton there as well. And the umpire might have to come in and fix it up. He will now.
He's a little bit lucky there, Mitch Gavin. He actually pirouetted with the ball in his hand. Some umpires would deem that to be prior opportunity.
So ball up. Half forward for Bannockburn. Rabbis gets the kick away, but it's smothered. Perkins on hands and knees. Tries to get it away to Tyquin. Cole, he's wrapped up.
He's gone
He's
this
lost
time.
the footy as well, and there's the punts from the umpire. Free kick to Bell Post Hill. Lantini wastes no time, plays on, takes a bounce, chips the ball over the top. Fantella had to sit and wait. Did he take the mark?
Nope.
No, he didn't. Falls through the middle. Oh, Addy pushed off the football. Umpire said play on. Broman, handball, back to nobody in particular. Comes through. Callie does nicely, breaks through, goes to the right foot kick, long towards Fulton. Barton against him as well. Fulton taps it on into advantage for himself, but Barton worked his way nicely. Then he got wrapped up by Fulton. The umpire says play on. Kick off the ground, no. Now it's picked up, and Martin goes out wide. It's okay.
Jeez.
Fantella takes the mark at right half back. He chips the ball over the top towards Urquhart. Oh, it sets up a bit. Kelly comes at him, and Urquhart tries to tap it back to the advantage of his teammate. He does so. They muck around with it across there, the Panthers. Now Urquhart gets it wide. Seriously, we might as well just finish this game right now. Nobody wants to tackle. Nobody wants to go anywhere near it.
Well, I got a question. You half a chance there?
Oh,
Have it.
7.5.
Let's do it.
7.5 minutes gone. Third term, 4:9:33. Bell Post Hill.
Oh, I just got
Bannockburn,
that.
2:8:20. Go on, Dale.
Oh, mate.
Watts now from centre wing goes back inside 50, kick, not enough depth on it, and the ball is belted over the boundary line, and it's out of bounds. We're going to have a throw in just an outside 50.
Got no energy left this week.
Why is that? Did you go out
Haven't
last
you ever
night?
heard of a thing called a handball, you idiot?
Didn't you go out last night? So the ball just waiting to come back from behind the fence.
Wingman, look after your mates.
So it's
Just
thrown
one of
back
the-
in now by the umpire. Cole front position, tries to get it the second time. Ball comes out the back, goes to Tyquin, has it. Fantella had him, goes to Broman. He's on the left boot now, goes back inside 50. Peters was the target, went past him. Coming out was Barton, picked up there. Coming the other way, Urquhart left it behind. Little tap on the boot was good. Ends up in the hands of Lentini. That goes forward. The mark's been taken just forward to centre wing by Barlow of Bell Post Hill. He now steadies himself a little chip out wide. Running play from behind Fantella, and he takes the mark. Steadies himself again. So Bell Post Hill will now just slow things down. Wait for the opportunity to arise and then use the ball. He comes back inside on the left boot. He goes into the half-forward line in front. Mark is not taken. Punched away by Van Ingen at the back. Cole taps it further afield. And now Lentini, no, it's not. It's Turner, kicks the ball over the boundary line. And it's going to be a ball in, far side of the ground again. Just the attacking side for Bell Post Hill.
Fantella already up to 20 disposals.
How do you know? You missed the first 5 minutes. You might have
I
had 9.
I saw him.
He might have had 9.
So thrown back in again by the umpire. Love it. Gets the ball down, working hard. Watts looking to get the ball up, but again, it's going to be over the boundary line. Well, just sees it in that position. So we're just waiting now for the umpire to have another opportunity to throw it back in. It's not the high-scoring game you really want to see.
Oh, you
No,
think?
Kitty? Yeah, I'm just stating the obvious. So back in by the umpire once again. Again, love it. A little bit of body work, gets it out, goes to Fantella. He's tackled, brought down. Ball runs into their half-forward line. Kelly overruns it. Picked up there nicely. Ettridge got the handle away to Turner. Turner in and out of trouble, but then
he's held on to it for a month.
Yeah, a bit too long. And the free kick goes to Matty Hoey. So Hoey now, little short chip out towards the half-back line. Mark is taken out there. And it's Ben Kyle who takes the mark. Again, ball goes back into the half-forward line. Fulton comes up again. Can't get hands on ball. Martin, you put a hand in there. Picked up by Barton. Works his way through the contest. Handballs back inside to Yates on the right boot. He goes back into the half-forward line and wider. And it's over the boundary line, Joe. So I think you might have a chance, mate. See if you can spark the game up at 10.5 minutes into the third quarter. It's 2 goals, 8 Bannockburn.
I think there's only one person
4
that can
goals,
spark
9.
the game up from here.
Oh, you reckon you?
Yeah.
Just remember, every third word beeps out, Grub.
That's an advantage for me.
Ball from Kelly. Goes towards the centre wing. Punched away to the front. Panthers with the numbers. Lentini takes a bounce, runs through the middle, takes 2 bounces, then loses the football. Then handballs it to nobody in particular. Ball over the top. Jake Peters gets it. And they go to Cole at half-back. He goes towards Tyquin, has to sit and wait, does so. Just inside the centre square at centre wing. Goes around the corner to BJ. Harding takes the mark. He can chip it over the top towards Watts. Oh, Watts drops the mark. Then he's in trouble. He gets the handball away, close to the behind post. Lovett comes back there. Lentini tries to tap it back. Watts again, taken off the footy. Link Peters, handball over the top. Fulton standing start, can't take it with him. Stretton, the big fella, left foot kick was smothered by Lovett. Now Fantella, and also they get it away through Gray.
Oh, shocker.
They've turned the ball over Lima. You don't say that too often, and he's turned it over to Jason Tom, who will have a set shot for goal from 45 out directly in front.
The only thing you don't feel from up here is the pressure of the game out there. And that could be understandable, but yeah, I'll tell you what, there's a lot of mistakes being made.
No, it's all running around with their heads up. Don't want to get injured for 2 weeks before the finals.
Yeah, but look, that's an old adage. If you don't go in hard enough, sometimes you can get injured. So you just got to be a bit careful.
Absolutely. So Jason Tom has kicked 1 goal 2 this afternoon. Chance for his second and draw the margin back. Southern end of the ground, 45 out. Plays on. Doesn't kick the distance. Peters tapped away. Addy taps it through, and it's through for a behind. So they go to 2-9-21 Bannockburn. They trail Belpost Hill 4-9-33. DeGrande Cycling Sport third quarter scoreboard, 13 minutes played.
Lima again doing the duties from the fullback position, wide and short, and the mark is taken out there by Fantella. Fantella now is just waiting to look at his options. Not too many there, so it's a short kick again. It's intercepted this time. Matty Hoey goes in and collects the ball. He goes back into the forward line. The kick's only as far as Urquhart. Can't get his hand on the ball. Picked up there by Addy. Spins in and out of trouble. Put the ball down incorrectly. A free kick. Goes Bannockburn's way. And it's going to go to...
Bannockburn.
It is. Kelly. So let's hope that he can kick straight. Who kicked the last goal? And when was it?
For
Either side.
Anybody.
Because I reckon we've had a lot of points in between.
that was Jason Tom, about 12 minutes into the second term, I think.
There you go. So now it comes in. Kelly, 25 out, kicks a goal.
And it's still Jason Tom.
And he still can't
12
kick
minutes into
distance.
the second quarter.
I didn't think the ring was that strong when I walked around the boundary line, but obviously it is.
Well, look,
Oops,
it's actually picked up. The flags are going off of their tree at the moment, so it's picked up.
2-10, plays 4-9, ball back in quickly, ends up in the hands of Barton from the half-back line. He goes wide. Barlow, some quick movement. They continue to run now. Goes back inside by hand to Ettridge. Looks to the middle of the ground. Page is the target, 2-on-1. Ball out the back. Marcus not taken, picked up. Again, it's Cole, head over the contest. He's taken down in it. And it's going to be Page over the top. Umpire Howley said. He says it's going to be a ball
throw
up.
it up.
Put the wrong Kelly down for that point then, I think.
The moisturiser, Kelly.
That's it.
That's it. Knife.
We'll get the right one. So the ball's thrown back up out of the clearance. The ball is won by Gavin. Goes over the top. Goes to Lentini. Lentini Ball seems to be holding up at both ends of the ground. Going back, Broman takes the mark and will play on now from the half-back line. Looking to get runners outside and free. He's nearly ran so far there.
Oh, he nearly did.
Jervis. Jervis now puts a boot to ball. Goes back towards
Could have
centre
been
wing,
down the ground.
and looks like it's going to go in that direction now. And knocked away too. So
and 50.
He's going to give away 52. So it's going to go back. And it's going to go to Tyquin. So he's got a free kick and 50. So that will take him to goal-kicking distance, you would think.
Well, the wind's going to come from behind his back, so I think he'll be in distance. Depends how far he goes back, I suppose.
He's right on 50, so I don't think he's going to get from there. I reckon it'll be still a decent kick from this position.
Oh, I tell you what, he's got that. Look at that, look, the way the flags are going. He aims them at that right post, and I reckon it can carry it through from there.
So Tyquin was an opportunity. Bannockburn at 2
I
goals.
tell you what, his old man would kick it with his eyes closed.
Kicks long.
Oh, that's what he's tried to do.
Ball hasn't come back one bit there and through for another minor score. So Bannockburn now to 2 goals, 11. Trailing Pelpo still on 4 goals, 9. 15 and a half minutes gone. Third quarter to Granny Cyclone Sports third quarter scoreboard.
So Lima kicks it into the outer side. Oh,
That's a
good mark.
good
Is
mark.
that Barton?
Jeez, good
It's a
distance.
good mark. Good distance. 60 out. He took the mark on the chest against a couple of Bannockburn players. So Barton kicks it back inboard to nobody.
That's the worst kick I've seen for the day.
Ball straight in the arms of Tyquin, who goes inside 50. Tom comes out, punched away by Addy. Back towards Lovett at centre half back. 12. Tyquin, handball on the up. Fulton gets it away. Broman, kick only as far as Lovett. Torpedo punt to centre half forward. Page comes out off the back of the pack. Bannockburn got the numbers. Reek, handball over the top. Oh, didn't sit too well. Page got wrapped up, got the handball away. Oh, Fantella's handball. Broman, now the turnover. Fulton by himself at half forward. Tom, he elects to go into the pocket. He's nearly kicked into the stand. It's not a bad kick, though, in the end, because Peters was leading. Right in the pocket. He chips it back inboard.
Good kick, Link.
Jake Peters takes the mark.
Peters to Peters.
Peters to Peters. So Jake Peters will have a set shot for goal from 30 out. Be kicking with the aid of the breeze. He just needs to aim this towards the right-hand goal post and bring it back with the wind. And hopefully kick the first goal for about 2 hours.
Feels like it.
So he comes in, southern end of the ground.
You know what will happen now that you've said that.
Yeah, no, put the Moz
Here
in.
we go. Nah, that looks
He
good.
kicks it.
I don't think he does.
Goal umpire's nearly fallen over. He's lost the hat.
He's
Lost
going to
his
kick
hat.
a goal, all right.
There we go.
So Jake Peters kicks his
Oh, it's
first.
on here.
And the third for Bannockburn, they go to 3:11.29, and they bridge the margin. Bell Post Hill 4:9.33. De Grandy Cyclone Sport, third quarter scoreboard. 18 minutes played.
What were we saying last week? Get a bit of exercise into you. Go down and buy a De Grande Cycles bike and get on your bike.
Oh, no.
He was.
Was he?
And
And then when you get tired, go to Smith's Blood Old Suzuki, whatever it is, and buy yourself a car. I think Peter's a little bit dangerous down there. He's got good skills down there, hasn't he? He's a beautiful little pass.
Back with the umpire in the middle ground.
I tipped this.
Jakey Barlow back in the goals in the middle of the ground now. Yep, and that's all. And the ball runs forward, picked up. Bowman, incorrect to tackle. A free kick goes to Fleccavento. He chips the ball wide. Player out there by himself, Fantella. I'd like to know who mans him up because I reckon he's dangerous. I don't know why players don't man him up and just run with him because he gets plenty of it. Uses the ball back inside. Perkins going back. Didn't take the mark. Umpire's paid it. Yes, he has.
Well, that's why, because he gives it back to him by the looks of it.
So now Lee Perkins delivers the ball back towards centre wing. Not a nice looking kick. Tyquin couldn't take the mark. Lima at the back. Good clean pick up. Goes back inside. Good use. Basely was going to use the hand, but decided against it. Stops and props and goes out wide. And the mark's been taken there by Costello. Again, now I'm not too sure whether he's got the distance in him because the wind is playing havoc at both ends of the ground.
He's a pretty good kick too, actually. I tell you what, just while he's lining up, you know the way sometimes you mispronounce words just a little bit? You'd have to be really careful with Flaccavento, wouldn't you?
Miss the L, you reckon you're in trouble? But we're right with Costello. Bart Abbott, Lou Costello comes in, steps inside 50. Again, won't make the distance, so ball towards the pocket, comes down. Barlow had it, tries to get it away, got the handball away, kicked along the ground. It's running.
Oh, I think it's a goal!
It is!
I think it's young
Berserker.
Berserker. It is. So he kicks his first goal of the afternoon. And the 5th goal for Bellpost Hill. So 5-9 Bellpost Hill, 3-11 to Bannockburn. And we have gone just over 20 minutes. Third quarter, the Grandy Cycling Sports third quarter scoreboard.
God, when he didn't make the distance and it drifted off, I think a few of them might have went to sleep, but one of them wasn't Jake Barlow, because in that pack, I don't know if you can see it, he got the
Handed
little
off.
handball. And he got the handball to that, I'm not even going to try and say his name because I'll finish up like Smitty and pronouncing it wrong, but a little handball in there, and only just dribbled through. And haven't had a goal for ages. Bannockburn kicked one, and Bellpost Hill reply pretty much straight away.
Fulton in the middle gets it down. A free kick for a hold. It's going to go to Brad Watts. So Watts now goes towards half forward. Punched away. Back towards half back. Hoey in there. Free kick over the shoulder. Link Peters. Caleb Basley, is it?
Gavin.
Oh, Gavin.
He's
Seriously,
lookalike.
it's his lookalike. So Gavin's got it centre half back for Bellpost Hill. Oh, jeez. Sets a
Let's
task
put
for
him
Lima.
up.
Stretton handballs it back to Addy under pressure. But Barton wasn't ready for it. He handballs it further afield. It's okay now. They're out of trouble, Bellpost Hill. Ship the ball to Welv. That half back.
When you get in trouble like that, it's nice to know that Addy and Barton are not too far away, isn't it? Hey?
They work pretty well, the back six. Well, out centre wing. Oh, over the head of Gray. And coming at it, Ettridge as well. Can't keep it in. Boundary throw in, centre wing on the outer side. 21 and a half played, third term. It's 10 points of difference. Boundary throw in, Fulton and Barlow. Fulton gets it down. Rode by Hoey. Handball away. Tyquin's kick was smothered. Handball for Bellpost Hill. Basley gets it towards Costello. Leads out from centre half forward. Takes the mark. Page and Ettridge lead the same way, and then they lead back the same way.
I know.
But then create a bit of space for Kelly. Good punch away at the back by Jacques, though. Then Nathan Kelly. He's wrapped up.
Oh!
Ooh, just got rid of the football in time. Watts runs into trouble. Pack develops around him, and the umpire will come in and ball it up about 30 out from goal. Flacavento, Chris Reek not happy with each other. Gates getting over there as well.
Just be
Jacques
careful.
over there as well.
Even the slightest push in the head will get a free kick. So
Fulton with the ruck contest, gets it down. Page falls into Flacavento's hands, kicks the goal!
Wow.
If you don't mind. And Jacques got told all about it too. So Flacavento with the left foot, if you don't mind, around the corner. And he kicks the goal. And they go to 6-9-45, Bellpost Hill. They lead Bannockburn 3-11-29 to Grandy Cycling Sport. Third quarter scoreboard, 23 minutes played.
he's probably one of the blokes, along with possibly Matty Hoey from Bannockburn, that when we come here a couple of times, Matty was in the seconds, in and out, and there's a few blokes in and out. They're the blokes that really want to impress today, because this is their chance to impress, to say, hey, I'm ready for September. So there is a few out there, but all the superstars, like even Jackie Broman, he's not playing his general game that he normally plays. And he spent a lot of time on the bench today.
So we're back in the middle of the ground. This time it's up. Ball tapped down. Fulton kicked off the ground there, and it's worked forward by Bellpost Hill into their half-forward line, running very quickly towards their boundary line, and it will go over. Going to have a throw-in between centre wing and half-forward. As we said, they're attacking into the ground again. Stretton looks like he's coming up from the full-back position to take over the ruck duties. At the moment, Barlow is still in there doing the ruck work, up against Fulton. So the ball is thrown back in. Ball comes to the front of the contest. Picked up there by Broman. He's tackled. High tackle, says the umpire. So a free kick goes Bannockburn's way from the half-back line. He goes into the half-forward line, looking for Tyquin. Ball at the front of the contest. Perkins went back and tried to collect it at ground level now. Umpire lets things run. Bellpost Hill well has it. He's tackled, brought to ground. So we're going to have a throw in, or a ball up, I should say, from the far side of the ground. Again in centre wing. Pity they can't bring them. We might move the van to the other side next week.
Yeah, and they'll play over here then.
Probably. Another ball up by the umpire. Stretton gets the ball down. Rabbis taps it to his advantage, but the ball runs over the boundary line, so we're going to have a throw in just a little bit further down the ground this time. Bannockburn pushing a little bit further forward.
Can you imagine Fano running the lead out all the way over there? He'd have a heart attack.
Just dig a hole and come straight across the ground. Thrown back in again by the umpire. Again, it's Stretton that holds front position, just feeds the ball back forward. Again, ball running back towards the boundary line, so we're going to take 3. So we tick over 25 minutes in this third quarter. The Granny Cycle Sports third quarter scoreboard. Bannockburn are 3-11. They trail Bellpost Hill on 6 goals, 9.
So waiting for the footy now for the boundary umpire to throw it back in. Left half forward. Bannockburn into attack. South end of the ground. Boundary umpire throws it back in. Stretton gets it down to the side of the pack. Ball still in dispute. Lentini tried to tap it back to the advantage of Barlow. Worked it pretty well. Touched off the boot. The umpire says play on. So the ball spills free. Rabbis to run onto it. Does nicely. Gets around. Now goes from 65. Chips it towards Page. Pumps it away by Bowden. Does nicely. Close to the boundary line. Bannockburn with the numbers. If they can break it away, they can get it outside 50. Hoey takes the mark on the chest. Plays on quickly. Kicks it up. Barlow, though, got his name written on it. Takes the mark uncontested on centre wing.
What's he changed his name to Sharon?
Might as well have. He's had a bit of it.
He has today. He's been good.
Goes back to Addy.
Had a bit of a crack at him at half time. Told him he was lucky I didn't have a pair of scissors handy.
Addy short. There is the man bun.
Well, what's it to the grand final? 6 weeks?
Uh-huh.
Yep.
I reckon if we're on tally, I'm going to get a man bun. I reckon
Oh,
he's well enough fair by then.
Nice.
What about you, Smithy?
No chance.
So Fantella has the football.
Oh, hello. What
Someone's
happened there?
down.
Somebody's gone down. Stretton,
The
I
man.
reckon, put the man bun down.
He did too.
And ball holds up in the breeze, and Fulton takes the mark. So it's just kick to kick along the wing at the moment between both teams. He's got it at half back. Goes towards Peters, Jake. And it's off hands and out of bounds for a throw in.
You should have come to training on Thursday night. I reckon Belpost Hill and Bannockburn trained together on Thursday night by the looks of this.
Yeah, so we'll just go around the outside. We won't worry about going through the middle.
Yeah.
We're taking the game on.
You've got to attract me by what's on the menu on a Thursday night. But North Geelong right now, 11-5-71, leading Belmont 6-8-44. And I can confirm 3 goals to James Chandler, 2 to Habib, and 2 for Vardy to Belmont.
The ball from the ruck contest. Tyquin was in there fighting hard for it. Pack develops. And neither team can get it out. The umpire will come in and ball it up.
You got a Winch and East score there?
Yep. So Winchelsea, 7-11-53, still trailing East Geelong, 11-3-70.
Bloody O'Toole's going to get one on me.
So ball up. Comes back towards Barlow. Pack develops again. The umpire will come in and ball it up. Sorry that it's stagnated, but the game has. Boring as.
Yep. Well, at one stage, Corio got within a point of Geelong West, but right now the Giants lead 10-13-73 to Corio 7-4-46. So there's another 29-point margin.
So the ball from the contest goes towards centre wing. And basically takes the mark. Handballs it back inboard. Barlow, the man bun, picks it up. Handball over the top, Lentini. In fact, that's basically, it was Gavin before, so basically over the top towards Turner if it sits for him. He's going to be under pressure. Gets around one. Handballs it back to Basely. Went right, then went left. Costello was standing in the middle. He goes further towards Ettridge. Off hands, Page at the front. Oh, does
snap that
nicely.
goal.
And missed.
And has missed it. 3-4-1 behind to Joel Page. 2 behind his tally today, 6-10-46. Bellpost Hill, they lead at Bannockburn 3-11-29. De Grandy Cycle Sport, third quarter scoreboard, 29 played.
The ball's brought in quickly, ends up in the hands of Reek, goes over the top. Didn't see Lovett coming off the bench though, so he's intercepted that. The ball runs back towards Turner. He picks the ball up. He's got himself in and out of trouble, does that nicely. Steadies himself now, a little short kick sideways, and Rabbis takes the mark. He goes short also, basically.
Good kick.
So they've worked that ball nicely.
He tries to get 50.
I think he's nearly sold it there, the umpire. But Caleb Basely now from 40 metres out directly
Siren's
in front.
gone. There we go.
Chance just to stretch this margin at the present time. 17 points at the moment. Straight kick, obviously, will take it out beyond. All the
I don't know
big
what's the Bellpost Hill bloke running down there for?
just a bit of body in the bottom.
Nah. He's inside.
So Basely now to come in. We said kick after the siren here. They currently stand at 6'10". Basely steps in from 40. Kicks long, but won't out a behind. So 3 goals will be the margin at 3/4 time. And 6-11 now to Bell Post Hill. They lead Bannockburn on 3-11, and goal kicks to this stage of the game.